A gray image is a matrix. A color image is composed of 3 matrices. Okay, so that means if we create a matrix, then you already create an image. So we can create our image. Okay, for example, we want to create an image. The low means the height of the image is 256. The width of the image is 256. Okay, that means we need to create a matrix with no 256, with colon 256. So first things, you need to create a matrix with this size. The bunch of function in MATLAB we already know. One is zeros. Okay, we can create a matrix use zeros with the row, this row, with colon, this colon. Okay, that means create a matrix with 256 by 256 we create, but all of the elements in this matrix are 0. 0 matrix, you guys know already you create image. If we display this matrix on the screen, what they look like? That will be a rectangle of black. Okay, everywhere is black. However, what I say, I don't want to display just a black image, dark image. I want to put some white there. You can do some way. Add some, change some value of some elements of the img. For example, we use this way. For example, from the 100 row to 105 row, this row from 100 row to 105 row, all of the value will be 0.5 here. Okay, we can put 0.5. The same for the colon, 100 colon and 105 colon. This value will be 1. It's bright here. Then we put 1 here. Okay, then we get another matrix. This matrix will look like this one. Other things is black. Then there are 2 places. One is some gray and one is some bright. Then also you can use figure image show this image on the screen. After you show, they will be look like exactly like this one. Most of these elements are 0. Then of 2 lines, one is gray line, one is white line. Okay, so that's the intensity image. Intensity image is more than 2 values. Sometimes we just want to create an image with 2 values. We call it binary image. How create a binary image? That's very easy. You just create 2 values, 0 or 1. Okay. The same, you can create a matrix. Okay, img. We see the row of the matrix is 255, 256. The colon is 256. We can use another function, rand. We know. Okay, it's creating the value, rand values. Okay, then you can use some rand image to create the integer, because the rand can be some double. Okay, double precision numbers with round the nearest integer. Okay, then we create an image. Then you use figure and image show image. Then it will show you like this one. Okay, that's you have many ways to create the image. You create the image. You might first create the matrix, then just use the image show tool to display the image. Okay. Also, after this step, you can use this image write to write to some real format image. Then you can display in Microsoft Paint or Photoshop, in any way you can display the image you create. Okay. So another themes, you can do many themes by yourself to themes. For example, as I already talked about, use the mesh and the surface in our previous the first slides in the page, how to show the image use the surface. For example, here, okay, I read image apple.png. First we convert to gray, okay, then we do some image resize, okay. See here, the image resize here, that's put some here, okay, to reduce the size of the image, okay. We will talk detail next, but here we just show, just tell you this is reduce the size of the image J, okay, make the image J to be smaller than image I, okay. Then we just get to be double, okay, because the surface will be need input of the value will be double, okay. So after this one surface, then you get here, okay, then we create some surface, okay, create some surface that you guys see what's the surface look like, okay. So that's the surface is the value, okay. It means, for example, that means this part is correspond some value here is dark, should we go, and this bright is go to some high value or something, okay. This next you have a direct intuition. What does it mean? Let's talk about some geometry transformation here. The first thing is the function we already resize the image, because sometimes the image is smaller. This image we want to make it bigger. We can use resize. For example, here the image resize function. This is the image. Okay. First you read the image data to a matrix. Then we just do image resize this matrix I. Okay. This is the magnification factor. If we more than one, that's enlarge this image. Forget this is 1.25. That will be get a big image. Okay. It also can be make to be 0.8. That will make this image to be smaller. Okay. If we see here, if we show I, okay, that's get smaller. If figure image show J, that's big. Okay. That's for image size. That's just tell you the whole image. That's enlarge. But sometimes I want to get some part of this image. Okay. Okay. Get some part size of the image. You can do this way. Okay. For example, I image read the same. Image read the same. Okay. Get the image data. Then we just do get image resize. That's based the rows and column of that image. Okay, that's a little different. Besides, sometimes we don't put 160 here, put none here. Okay, in this case, that means space of the elements in the vector as none means make the original image and the resized image has a ratio. Okay. For example, it's white. First is 255. The height is 255. So if they do resize, you just do the height. Do the height in some ratio. Then they will do the same as the whites. Okay. For this kind of stuff, I still encourage you guys go to see the code how does it work. Okay. Sometimes you want to reload image. Okay. Also MATLAB provide how to reload. For example, here you get the image I, do the 36 rotation. For here, bilinear, in fact, here I don't want to tell you guys how to do. In fact, I think you don't understand. Interpolation is one interpolation way. Interpolation, that means originally the pix does not exist. We need to use mathematics to estimation the value there. Okay, so this is after the image do the image rotation. Clone image. How to clone image? Another things you can use just simple one, image clone. Okay. That's will close the image. However, because you want to start where you want to close, for example, use their location. This one 60, 40 is a start location. Generally, this point the location. Okay, it's here. Then the 100 is the height, and the 90 is width. Okay. 100 is width. It's from here to here. The 90 is height from here the length. If you specify these 4 values, then you can get the image from here, get part of it. Translate image. Another geometry transforms is to translate image. Translate image is just move them from along some direction. See here, the same they provide image translator. Okay, for here that means 15 pixels along the x direction. Okay, the 25, that means along the y direction we move 25 pixels. For this so this value, this point, we just make the image to move the x direction 15. From here to here is 50 pixel. From here to here is 25 pixel. Okay, that's do the translation. Okay, translate. But sometimes you guys see, I want to, after I move, I cannot get this one is 0. However, I want to see, for example, the legs here I cannot see in this one. I still want to see the whole world view. What we can do? Just the out here. Okay, put the 2 parameters here called output view full. Then you will see the whole world picture the same. The whole picture should be shown here. Just the move down and right a little. Okay, that's called geometry transform.